Warriors fans, it's time to feel that spark of excitement once again. Lately, everyone is talking about a potential move that could shift the balance of power in the NBA, and our Golden State Warriors seem to be at the heart of it. There's a strong buzz about the front office playing the long game, carefully plotting every step before making the next big acquisition. This isn't just another rumor. It feels more like a calculated decision to preserve the team's legacy and chase the ultimate prize at the perfect moment. Stephen Curry continues to show us his brilliance, but the organization knows it needs to surround him with the right mix of talent, toughness, and chemistry to keep championship dreams alive. The talk of waiting until next summer might seem risky, but with so many intriguing possibilities ahead, the anticipation is already racing through Dub Nation. When you look at our current roster, you see depth and promise. Draymond Green remains an emotional anchor, and newcomers have shown potential to strengthen the bench. Yet, the Warriors aren't just thinking about this season. They're focusing on a path that might lead to something greater. Everyone recalls how massive contracts can weigh down a franchise if handled hastily, so the team seems determined not to let immediate temptations disrupt future opportunities. Yes, there might be interesting all-star options on the table right now, but the idea of saving resources for a bigger play has captured everyone's imagination. This approach isn't about hesitation, it's about precision. By keeping an eye on the horizon, the front office hopes to maintain flexibility, both financially and strategically. Fans are watching every move, wondering if the patience we're seeing will lead to the next big splash that takes us over the top. Rumors about potential targets have always sparked debates in our community. Whether it's an all-star wing or a dynamic forward, there's a sense that the Warriors don't want to get locked into a deal that blocks future opportunities. Sometimes, taking on a major contract can limit the team's ability to adapt later, and Golden State is keenly aware of how one wrong move could hamper multiple seasons. Some voices around the league suggest that the Warriors could use their strong culture and winning pedigree to attract a superstar at just the right time. The whispers indicate that owners and executives are more than willing to wait for that perfect fit, someone whose impact matches Curry's transcendent style of play. Watching from the outside, fans might grow restless, but there's a feeling that the payoff for this calculated plan could be monumental when it finally comes together. Looking ahead, the speculation points to one giant question. Is there a next-level player who would be worth every cent and every trade asset the Warriors can muster? Some names come and go, but the fact remains that the front office is determined to remain lean and agile right now. That mindset might puzzle those expecting a big mid-season trade to boost the current campaign. Yet the front office's silence seems intentional, a sign they are quietly gathering intel, studying the market, and taking note of every potential scenario. Meanwhile, Warriors faithful hold on to the faith that the team's management knows exactly what it's doing. After all, we've seen Golden State pull off unexpected moves in the past. The question is whether that same daring spirit will reveal itself soon or hold off until the perfect moment arises. By the way, if you're just as intrigued as I am about this entire situation, remember to subscribe to Warriors Nation TV and drop a like on this video. Your support means everything, and it helps us keep the conversation going about the future of our beloved team. Let's continue to spread that Warriors pride as we analyze every rumor, debate every angle, and wait to see what groundbreaking decision might shift this franchise's fortunes. As fans, staying united behind the team is crucial, and each of you plays a part by staying engaged. So if you haven't already, make sure you join this community, because the story unfolding here is far from over, and we don't want you to miss a single twist or turn on this roller coaster of a season. Now, let's talk about the main story everyone's been whispering about: Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yes, the two-time MVP could be the crown jewel the Warriors are quietly positioning themselves to chase next summer. The idea of bringing someone of his caliber to the Bay Area is electrifying. He's still under contract for a few more years with the Milwaukee Bucks, but there have been signs of dissatisfaction coming from his camp. If those sparks of frustration intensify, the Warriors might see their opening. Imagine adding his remarkable skill set to a rotation that already features Stephen Curry's shooting and Draymond Green's leadership. It's the kind of move that demands patience, the kind that the Warriors front office appears determined to show right now. Is this the masterpiece the organization has in mind? The thought alone sends chills down the spine of everyone invested in the team's success. Giannis isn't just another star. He's a dominant force on both ends of the floor, a player who can grab rebounds, block shots, and generate offense at will. He has led the Bucks to glory before, and any mention of his potential availability sets the league abuzz. But to make a run at the Greek Freak, the Warriors have to manage their salary commitments meticulously. The extension he signed in October 2023 was a massive one, and any team hoping to secure his services must have enough financial breathing room. That's precisely why many analysts believe the Warriors are steering clear of other expensive acquisitions now. They don't want to jeopardize the possibility of making a monumental offer that could reshape the franchise for years to come. Every detail of this strategy must align perfectly, and the front office appears willing to wait for that perfect moment. ESPN's Om Young-misuk provided some clarity when he mentioned that the Warriors aren't likely to pursue Jimmy Butler, another big name on the market. Butler's contract would be significant, and it's no secret that taking on such an expense could complicate a future chase for Giannis. The Warriors are aware that if the Bucks stumble, or if Giannis's reported frustration grows, he might become the biggest target in the league by next summer. The team is saving its major trade chips and cap space to be ready for any sudden shift. Butler would undoubtedly bring star power, but the front office seems to believe it's wiser to hold steady. They want to keep every door open for the day Giannis might become available. It's a gamble, but one that could result in a truly unstoppable roster if successful. Some fans might wonder why the Warriors don't just go all in now. It's a fair question, given how unpredictable injuries and circumstances can be in sports. Yet there's a conviction here that the biggest reward might come from this long view. Giannis has hinted at times about seeking a more comfortable situation if his current team struggles. The Warriors are poised to offer an environment built on winning tradition, strong leadership, and a supportive cast. A potential core of Giannis, Curry, and Green would dominate the conversation for years. The talk around the league is that once in a generation, a player like this might become available, and missing that chance could weigh heavily on any franchise. For now, the Warriors watch, waiting to see if that window cracks open just enough for them to step through. In the meantime, the rest of this season still matters. The Warriors want to stay competitive, preserve their culture, and keep fan enthusiasm high. The coaching staff will continue to refine rotations and develop younger players, hoping to remain playoff contenders while safeguarding the possibility of a massive offseason move. Every hint from insiders suggests that patience is the name of the game. The front office respects Jimmy Butler's skills and intensity, but doesn't want to block a once-in-a-lifetime shot at Giannis. The chance to form a super team that pairs multiple MVPs on the same roster is too enticing to jeopardize. When Giannis steps on the floor, he changes the entire complexion of the game, and combining that with the Warriors' existing leadership could be the ultimate setup for another championship run. Right now, we stand at the edge of a plan that could alter everything. It's a captivating prospect, seeing the Warriors maintain a practical approach in the short term, all for a chance to secure one of the greatest talents in the modern NBA down the road. This might feel like a waiting game. The reward could be spectacular. As we wrap up, keep your eyes locked on Warriors Nation TV, because every passing week could bring us closer to an update that shakes the league. Stay subscribed, stay informed, and stay excited. This ride has only just begun, and the potential destination is something beyond our wildest expectations. We're talking about building a future where the Bay Area remains the center of basketball excellence. And if everything lines up perfectly, a new superstar could soon call Golden State home.